Hi guys, and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to show you how to make your very own custom military unit in the game called TAPS, aka Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. So we have a few steps for this video. The first step, you want to go to custom content. Then you can already see some that I've made or just downloaded from the workshop. If you're new to this game, then you gotta enable the mods option, but that's no problem. You can just go to the option and enable it. And now that you're here, you want to press triangle on PlayStation to create a new unit. Then you're gonna see this little fella over here. If you don't like the red color, if you prefer blue, then you can always switch with R3. Then you can choose your unit base over here, maybe a skeleton, halfling, or just the standard one, the wobbler. Then there's the unit voice. I would recommend you, if you wanna like make a military soldier, I'd like take a deep voice. You can take the clubber, maybe the shield bearer. I think that's how you pronounce them. And just make the pitch a little bit lower. Then there's the movement type. For military unit with guns, you want to make it on range, not on melee, unless you want to give them a combat knife or something like that. Yeah, a ranged unit. Then the targeting type, you can either select enemy, close friend, or like the allies. If you're a little bit confused with the ally thing, it's just if you want to make your unit a healer, that's just the thing. Or if you want to make him go on the offense, you can make him targeting an enemy group. And yeah, then we can go over to the next step by giving him a gun. Like, you can choose a lot of weapons from the ancient times to the medieval ones, or just the future guns over here, because that's really what we need if you want to create a military soldier. I actually want to make a commander, so I think I'm going to give him a Desert Eagle, aka a pistol, but you can choose whatever you want. You can give him a AK-47, I'm sorry, M16, Chris Vector, whichever you want, but I'm gonna take the Desert Eagle for now. You can make him like hold the gun with two hands if you press toggle, aka triangle. You can also change the bullet type if you go on the Desert Eagle and change the colors too, but we're not gonna do that now. You can go over to the stats just like it said, like you can make him shoot out the pumpkin, something like that. And then you can add abilities, but we're not gonna do that. Except for maybe the Stiffy Fear. I don't know, I'd be scared if I'd see a dude holding a Desert Eagle on my face. So I think that's realistic. Then over to the clothes. You can put multiple layers on. With the head, torso, arms, legs, feet. I'd recommend you starting on either the torso or the head. It's your choice, but I think I'm going to start at the head, just because it was on the top row. Then you want to scroll down to, how was it called again? TABG. And then you'll see a bunch of cool hats. But most importantly, if I can find them, there are a lot of military hats too. Bandanas and stuff, gas masks. And yeah, there we have them. You can choose whichever you want from them. But since I'm making a commander, I was looking for, not that one. How's it called again? I don't want to mispronounce it. Barrett. Something like that. But that's not the one that I was looking for. I'm looking for a military one. Give me a quick sec. Oh, Alright, I finally found whatever I was looking for, the barrette. And now I'm going to show you the stacking thing that I meant. Because I want to also add a bandana, but that's only on the head. So we gotta scroll down again, unfortunately. It always takes a long time, but it's fine. Right here we are, over here. That was exactly what I was looking for. And if you tap it, which you've probably already seen on the gun, you can choose the color. Over here you can choose the team color. Like if I choose this red over here and then switch to blue, it would turn blue because that's the team color. And like then other colors like metal, which you can choose gold, and others wood. But I'm gonna choose the team color for now. Maybe make this part red, not red, black. I recommend you either choosing one of these two black ones, because that one looks more blue, dark blue than black. So yeah, then the bandana color, I wanna make it the team color, maybe, or let's see how it looks like when it's black. Actually, it looks pretty good too. I think I'm gonna make it black. Alright, and that's it for my head. So I'm gonna be moving on to the torso. Now we gotta wait again. And over here we already are. I recommend you taking a TABG vest, because those are really good. Like, they look really realistic. I would recommend you either choosing the 5th one, the 6th one, or maybe the 4th one. Those all look really good, but I think since it's a commander and he's not gonna fight a lot, I'ma take the 6th TABG vest. Now I gotta change the color, obviously. I'ma make the base black, and then give me a sec. I'ma make the stripes the team color, and then the walkie-talkie can actually stay this color. Yeah. So now we need something underneath the armor, because it's just gonna look dumb if we only have armor on with nothing underneath it. So give me a sec, we gotta go up a little bit. I'd recommend you either taking one of these hoodies, they are really good, or maybe this one if you really like the hood on, if you want to call it like that. Or, which I used this one too for one of my Spec Ops soldiers, but we're gonna be putting on gloves later on this, guys, so, and they're not really gonna match up. It's hard to explain, but I'm just gonna show you later. But for now, I'm probably gonna take a hoodie, because I think that's the best thing to pick here. You should probably, if you're making like a black red or black blue kind of style like I'm doing, then I'd recommend you making like all the bases black. And I'm gonna recommend you doing a different black than the vest, so it sticks out a little bit more, the vest. I'm just gonna check if I did the right one. No, I didn't. Well, now I have. So yeah, now we're basically done with the torso, because we already have something underneath the vest. Now we're gonna do the legs. I'm always saving up the arms for later, because they're really not that important. Yeah, we don't really have much of a choice. I'd recommend you picking this one, because it looks the best out of like all of these military ones. It even has a little bit armor too. Now don't forget to color it. I recommend you making this one black and making those little stripes holding the little armor thingy on. I recommend you making this your team color, and then you're already done with the pants. are the legs. Then the feet, there's only really one shoe thingy, only one pair of shoes that really makes sense with military outfits. It's these ones. They are just the best. I'd recommend you taking them if you have the chance. And yeah, now moving on to the arms, we gotta go down a little bit. Yeah, and then you'll see the will nail. Yeah, I'm not even gonna try to pronounce that. Those gloves that are glowing white. Now you wanna change the color to black, and then you already have your soldier. You can also like add backpacks and stuff at the torso area. I added a backpack to one of my soldiers too. I think it was the Juggernaut. But yeah, I think that's it for mine. Then we can move on to the next step. And you can like do the hit points, the size. I always keep mine at 1 because it just looks more natural. Then the hit points, if you want to make like a realistic soldier, I'd recommend you maybe putting them down a little bit, the hit points, unless you want to make like a OP thingy that can't be stopped. And then you can choose the unit weight. I wouldn't say he weighs that much since he's literally only holding a Desert Eagle and maybe a tactical vest. And then the movement speed, it should be very high on this one since he doesn't carry anything, just like I just said. Yeah. And then the attack speed, I'd make it pretty high because like in a real war, why would you just stop? Like that just doesn't make any sense. So always make it pretty high if you want to make your unit realistic. Then the damage, I believe that the Desert Eagle can really pack a punch, so I'ma make the damage like before 4.20, and then we can test the unit if it's too OP or too good or too bad. And it seems, I mean, the reload time is pretty quickly, like pretty long, and he dies very fast, but he deals a lot of damage, so I think that's it. Yeah, then you can go over to save, and you see this little picture icon thingy. You just press the accept button, or like the X button. Then you can take a picture of your unit, just like I just did, but I think mine was blinking, so I'm gonna take another one. Yeah, now he's not blinking. Then you can choose the unit name with L3 on PlayStation, of course. I don't think you can see what I'm naming it right now, but I'm basically naming it Spec Ops, how do I call it? Spec Ops Commander? Yeah, that's what I wanted to call him. Give me a quick sec. Gotta type it in. I'm not that fast on PlayStation. I hope I didn't do any spelling mistakes. If I did, correct me in the comments. Then you can go over to the unit cost. Always make it on manual. You don't want to have it on auto. It's just dumb. Like, your unit is gonna be so cheap you can't even imagine it. And then you can choose the price of your unit. I'd say maybe 1,200, because I'm going to buff the commander later on. This is just for the video, so it won't take forever. I'm sorry. And by the way, for the color theme, remember when I always told you guys to pick the team color? Now if we change to blue, oh sorry, wrong button. The team color changes with it, so like when they're fighting, when there are a bunch of units in the battlefield, you can actually see from which teams they are, so I'd highly recommend that. Yeah, then you can press save options on PlayStation, and then you're basically done. Now, if you want to put it into the workshop, you gotta press X, basically select it, press upload, then you just gotta wait a little bit till it finishes loading. Then you gotta press upload new, unless you want to update an existing unit, but we're making a new one. Then you can do the tags, powerful, maybe, I'd say it's powerful, other, historical, maybe, like, it's a military guy. And then I'm going to quickly write the description, and then I'll see you guys again. Alright guys, I'm done with the description now. Now let's move on to the next part. You can either make it public or private, but I'd recommend you making it public, because why would you make it private? I just really don't get it, unless you want to have it for yourself, I guess. Then you can press upload. It's uploading, and then I think it is the end. Yeah, that's it. And now for the last step, I'm going to show you how to use your units actually in the game. So first you wanna create a faction. You can, if you don't have a faction already, you can press triangle, make a new one out of like your existing ones, name it, pick a color of it. But I already have one, the Spec Ops. I've, by the way, uploaded it, so if you want to check it out for yourself and you have tabs, you can go for it if you want to. I already have a few units in it, but now I just gotta add the commander, and I'ma save. Then you gotta go to the main menu. It's still loading for me. Press sandbox or the campaign, if that works too. I don't really know, I haven't checked yet. You can choose whichever map you want, but I'm gonna take the Renaissance. I think that's what it's called, just to check it out. And now when you're in the game, you can actually see your units are in here. So to make them show up, you gotta press triangle, edit factions, add one, and then you can see unit over here. Press X or confirm, then you can see the Spec Ops, and you can choose whichever one you want. I'm going to get out the commander for now, and maybe some other ones that I've created, like the operator, that's by the way my first one, the shield, and maybe they're going to fight against the Juggernaut. By the way, they don't stand a chance. But yeah, now you can actually control them too, and you can play around. Do their tags, shoot with your guns. Oh, they actually stood a chance, never mind. I thought the Juggernaut was invincible and stuff, but yeah. I've uploaded all of these units to the workshop, so if you want to check them out for yourself, you can just go ahead. And yeah, I think this is it for this little video. Please like and subscribe if you want to support a small YouTuber. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!